Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Today, Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Wow, really?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Catch in the middle, it's Burch. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
To the air on second down. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Shepard, he was bad, quality.
And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Snow. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble.
That's crazy. User shrimp.
Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That's
Great
crazy.
job
All
on the
right.
defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They believe they can run right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you can do.
Caught behind the line. It's busted. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field is Sticky. Under fire. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Aztecs want to move quickly.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Oh my God, bro. Why aren't you going back to the ball?
And they'll have it 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. Don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down?
Oh
And
my
it
God.
kicks it in for a score. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Headed back to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wide end.
Oh, my bro.
Intercepted.
Timing has to be so good. We're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it for a big play. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out with it, it's Simmons. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Yeah, no shit.
On that deep ball, like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Daly. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Sends it back in motion. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
On the option. He'll toss it. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
When you run it up the middle, you got so many big boys on the inside. When you run this toss out wide, it's nice because you get away from all the beef. You get to get on the perimeter, make some of those little guys make some tackles out wide. The running back really appreciates when you give him some tosses.
They try to get it outside on the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Dickey. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the lead.
Pressure coming. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Hard in the backfield, it's McGowan. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The snap sets up the throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGowan. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a fourth down looms and decision time for this offense.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone is Simmons. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Looking deep. Makes a catch down the right side. Off and running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo!
quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they come further into that lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Still just a two-possession game. A lot of time to go as they try for the onside kick here. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Keeps looking downfield. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set and trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but...
Turning it on! He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the move. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Dickey. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Back to pass on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws toward the end zone.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Aztecs!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Blake. Now improvising. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gonna take a shot. Oh,
Bro.
he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're back up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to under fire, and it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously, very happy with the results of the play. And despite going 0 for 2 on fourth down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Oh, he's got a chance. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Dickey. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for his man. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan.
Game giving you everything. Holy shit.
Have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Aztecs will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Snow. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Snow. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
From the gun. Here comes the heat.
Ow.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Buffalo. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that touchdown was massive for the offense. Gives them confidence heading into halftime. But remember, they're going to be receiving first in the third quarter, so they get an opportunity to cut even further into this lead. That was a huge play.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. He's in there. It's good. And how about that to end the half? Touchdown on the final play and a two-point conversion for good measure. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside. Even though we're winning and you failed, now this defense better step up and respond.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating the season.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The run to the quarterback. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Dickey. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush, playing man coverage in the back end? You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Wants to fire on second down. Looking to scramble. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Looking for more room. He's at the touchdown ball. The defense does the work itself with the pick six. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender. Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll line up to go for 2. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down. I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
To the air, it's Dickey. That's caught. It's McGowan. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack.
Touchdown, San Diego State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy, his 2nd receiving.
It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Snow.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and 1st down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip
safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
He's got the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Dickey. Flushed out of the pocket. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision making.
To make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put wood to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
To give on the inside. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Daly. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Off the play fake. He's going for it all. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Wants to throw. It's Blake. Rushes on him. Cannot get away. It
blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McMillan. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds down to 9 after the big pickup on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the comeback is on. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot, you can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Hill. Caught in the backfield, it's Sticky. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Back to throw, it's Nicky. Fires left. It's caught down.
On, bro.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You've put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he makes the catch.
Get the fuck out of here.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Using his feet. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Burch. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier in bounds.
Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Just keep swinging it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Got a little space. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking downfield, it's Dickey. Makes the grab.
Bro.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely
Dude's
on
right
their
there.
side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl for the defense. They did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
That's
there is a
crazy.
flag on the play.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a superhero, like fly around with a cape with a dead guy. I don't know longer. I hate getting showered. I hate getting baptized. It's good with that guy. I'm jealous with girls with black guys. Young motherfucker with a bad mind. Big people laying on the bad lines. Y'all can't tell me nothing no more. Ain't gonna face that door. You don't need to know the go. You don't need to know how to go. See how it's you. All I do is the house. Back to the wrong side. Come up to the party. See my girl too fresh to show. Because you deal with all the trophies. Like the type of that shit. It's like this. It's the money. This is just the mind up. Get paid when I wake up. Everything is too much, so what? I'm gonna be here for a while longer than I did expect. So I was out of town, getting lost and I was rescued. Now I'm in the crowd, so down when I'm running out of petrol. But I never learned how to do that. But it's when you get started, I'm gonna whip it. I'm gonna put it up the driveway. Throwing up shots, that's on this. Gotta put a minute on the high stakes. Try to pull a cartoons, don't fit it. You get a fine line on my face. I think it's better to go quick. Yeah, I'm saying nothing I don't know. Hey, like you put something in my house, you just take them wrong for yeah. I don't need no money. I'm just getting outside. What's going on? Everybody sing outside, you know. So up there with that bullshit, we don't need it on this side. Pulling up in that new shit. You always looking at your pride. I demand your respect. I won't share my connect. Get this clear. I am here. I don't care who got next. I let it slide this time. Like 25 years I've been high and no best. I got no, I don't guess. I got a blow and stress. But say that shit so chest. Okay, well, I'm gonna be here for a while. And I didn't expect so. I was out of town, getting lost and I was rescued. Now I'm in the clouds, coming down when I'm running out of jet fuel. But I never run out of jet fuel. Well, I'm gonna be here for a while longer than I did expect so. I was out of town, getting lost and I was rescued. Now I'm in the clouds, come down when I'm running out of jet fuel. But I never run out of jet fuel. Every time I do this, spend my pride on my grind, I'm not selfish. We break up, we make up, we can't help it. I've been sipping, I've been everything. Let's save some time, we ain't gotta tell my mates. They say they want a real, wanna say they want a real, wanna make a video. Been fucking with some bad bitches out in every state. I can't deal with them if they tell you please don't come my way. I just want you on the road with me while I chase my dream. She make me feel all we do is play. We break up and we make up and fuck all day. I told her if she ain't done getting the fuck up out my way, I'ma give you one more chance. I don't got no time to waste. Know what you gotta say, okay? I'm glad you older. All my life, I've been drinking. Every time I do this, spend my mind, oh my God, I'm not selfish. We break up, we make up, we can't help. Let's give some time, we ain't gonna tell no names. They say they want to read, they say they want to real, want to make a video. Say they want to real, make a video. Oh my God, I've been dreaming. Every time I do this, spend my mind, oh my mind, I'm not selfish. We break up, then make up, we can't help it. I've been sipping, I've been plotting everything. Let's save some time, we ain't gotta tell no friends. Said I want a real one, said I want to feel young. Real one. Damn dumb. Damn dumb.